Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Meditation is the latest fashion in spiritual field. Any Tom, Dick and Harry wants to start directly with meditation. So, whenever we move around and when these people see us in this professional attire of a meditator, they approach and straight away, excuse me, do you deal in meditation? This happened on Singapore airport. There was a gap in between about 3-4 hours. Comfortably sitting and enjoying my, live cartoon show around. So I looked at him and I told him, I deal but only wholesale, no retail. So what do you mean by, I said, I don't talk to one-to-one. If you want to know about meditation, create a group about 100, 200 people, then wholesale I do it. No, actually no, I am doing meditation for last 30 years. I say, it's your problem. It's not my problem. I got only one doubt. Can you explain me what is that doubt? Everything is perfectly alright except my mind is disturbed. And he is doing meditation for last 30 years. Friends, till such time we have this notion that we have to do something to achieve something, we are far away from the reality. See, efforts make us tired in life. Whenever we put efforts, we are tired. See, take an example. Again in the same field, meditation field example. In a different type of school, different type of punishment is given to the children, isn't it? It is a military school. The punishment is lift your rifle up and 10 rounds of the big ground. It's a punishment. So, I was given punishment to write down 15th chapter of Gita 25 times. Different teachers, different field, different punishments. So one yoga student was punished by his guru, yogi. Punishment was, do Anulom Vilom Pranayam for 10,000 times. Punishment. He said, no, it's not possible. No. Okay, do it 1,000 times. No, it's not possible. Okay, how much you can do it? I can do it for 10 times. No, do it 21 times. Agreed. And then he started. The most difficult thing I feel in the pranayam is you forget which way you have to do and get lost. Ab kidhar se gaya, kidhar se. So he was doing it. And after he has done for 8, 9, 10 times, then the teacher said, okay, stop it. So he was very happy. And then started doing, other things. Then he asked, he said, look here, you are tired when you are doing pranayam only for 10 times? Yes. Since how long you are breathing? Are you tired? Do we say, hey, come on, I have been breathing a lot, enough. Now what is the difference? The difference is, in pranayam, I is born. I do pranayam. Nobody says, I breathe. Breathing happens. Pranayam is done. In the same manner, when We do meditation, we suffer silently, in a dignified manner, in a gathering when there is darkness. That is why you must have seen most of the teachers, when they talk about meditation, the first instruction is switch off the lights. Why? Meditation has to be done in darkness. Is it some bad act to be done in darkness? If you have to steal somebody's thing, then you require darkness. Because wherever there are efforts, life is a burden. Very simple thing. Like, another example, now this song which was going on, Pyara Ko Naman Karo, in this one you see. The boy and a girl, they go to some garden because both of them are unemployed, unemployable. Such people, they fall in love. When you can do nothing, you start doing love. And when they fall in love, they get married. And then the fighting begins. Tu tu, my, tu tu. And if you are a Gujarati, in Gujarati, my is called as the hu. So hu tu 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 hu tu. Kabaddi begins. Because there, the love is done. Love is an act of doing. And therefore calculations. See? I have cooked the food. Now you should wash the dishes. Why? Love. That's why they say, I have fallen in love. Don't fall, rise in love. Now this is one kind of love, which is done. Second kind of love, when the first timers, mothers, when they are carrying, and even after delivery, every kind of instruction is given by both the mothers and the mother-in-laws, except one instruction: love your child. See, what is the reason? The love for the child in the heart of the mother is not done. See, that love happens. See the difference? And therefore, love between boy and a girl is a burden. That is why they classify the society in two parts. One is those who are married and those who are happy. Because when you are carrying burden, you cannot be happy. That is why those who are the accountants, they know in the marriage, on the left side the wife sits and the right side the husband. Because liability is on the your balance sheet is on the left side and right side is assets. So wherever there is an act and a doer is involved, it is not meditation. And suppose you do meditation. How long? Half an hour, 1 hour. Thereafter, frustration. See, I am doing so much meditation, but nobody appreciates. See, friends, therefore, first principle in meditation is, let us remove this notion that we have to do meditation. See, the importance of this is what? I didn't realize it, although I was talking about it. This happened in England. I stay with one British family. And very nice couple, grown up, their children are married and gone. So I call that man as Zen master. He is all the time, in a Shambhavi Mudra. And very much only with him. He doesn't mix with anybody. But when I go there, he has bought a book, Vegetarian Cooking, and he studies that and he cooks food for me. So his wife tells me, Swami, you are the first person in my whole life. I am with this man for last 50 years. He has never entertained anybody in his own life. But when you come, he gets so inspired. I said, maybe some mistake happens. So, in their house, one day I was in my room, and the house is very old. 300 years old house. Unlike, US. US history is only like a baby, 200 years, So it's a very old house, big logs. And when you walk in that house, it makes its own noise, like that. So I was in the first floor in the small room, and morning I finished ABCD, and then I was just sitting in my bed. So that Amma came to call me for breakfast, and I didn't realize. So she went back, and when I went down for getting breakfast, she came, she said, "Sorry, I'm so sorry, please excuse me." I said, "What happened early in the morning?" "No, I came and disturbed you because you were doing meditation and I came." I said, "Look here, you abuse me, but don't tell that I am doing meditation." Then, "But you were sitting." I said, "Yes, I was sitting. Do you know? I never do meditation." Then I was sitting in the lap of my Bhagwan Sri Krishna. I was sitting in his lap. When I sit like that Amma, she hugged and started crying. "How can you so casually say that you are sitting in his lap?" When a child sits in the lap of the mother, all efforts disappear. See, friends, unless we recognize this basic principle, life has to be an effortless glide like fish to the water. Then we are living in meditation. Our total life is a struggle to prove something to somebody. Alas, we don't know what we want to prove and to whom. We don't remain what we are, struggling to prove. And what is the struggle? Holier than thou. We are not like other people, getting up late and directly going to the kitchen. We get up early in the morning, 10 o'clock. Because in comparison to others. See? Let us recognize this principle. Whenever we don't struggle, we are living in meditation. And when we live in meditation, because there is no struggle, there is effortless joy. And whenever there is effortless joy, there is nobody. In English, it is said that nobody is happy. It's very true. Mr. Nobody alone is happy. Somebody is always miserable. See? When we are snoring away, deep sleep, that time what we are? Man, woman, young, old, husband, wife, we are nobody. And that time our experience is, we are happy. See, friends. And when do we enter sleep? The last attempt. I want to sleep. I want to sleep. Till this japa is going on, sleep has not begun. When the I and the want disappear, the sleep begins. After we are in sleep, then we snore. Can somebody snore when you are awake? There used to be one lady, now she has become a Swami. Very elderly lady. She used to come for my lectures in Delhi. And straight away, right in the front seat, she will sit. And on the next pillow, because the person is pillow only, next pillow, she will sleep. And very comfortably. And when she is told, don't sleep. No, I am not sleeping, I am listening. That was the first time I discovered that somebody can snore when one is not sleeping. It is not possible. So, first we are in deep sleep, then only we snore. Clear? First we are in dream, then only we go on a motorcycle with somebody behind and mere sapano ke rani kab aayegi. In waking you try to do that. So first we are in deep sleep, then we snore. First we are in dream, then we have all funny kind of experiences. First we are in the waking experience, then we do the things in this world, is it not? Waking is not done. We are in the waking experience. Dreaming is not done. We are in the dream and then the things are done. Deep sleep is not done. We are in the deep sleep, then the snoring happens. Continue further. We have to live in meditation and then do the things. Like waking, dream and deep sleep, these are not actions. These are the experiences. And in these experiences, our activities are different. See? Like, one husband and wife went to the doctor. And the wife told the doctor, Doctor Saab, my husband talks a lot in night, when he sleeps. Do something for him. So doctor said, please sit down. He took out some pills from his drawer and he said, Amma, you take these 3 pills per day. So, she said, Doctor, I think you are confused. I have no problem. He snores and he talks a lot in the sleep. Therefore, something for him is required. Doctor says, yes, that's only what I am doing. When you take these tablets, then you will stop talking. He will get opportunity to talk during the day. Then he doesn't have to talk at night. So, we are in the waking, then we do the things. We are in the dream, then we have all kind of experiences. We are in deep sleep, then we snore. In the same manner, we have to live in meditation and then conduct the business of life. See, friends. Meditation is normally practiced from the Prakriti point of view, matter point of view. Like if you see the yoga that is being spoken of and practiced throughout the world. I go to many countries, in many places where the yoga is going on. And what is the yoga? Yoga is twisting the body, not straightening the mind. Mind continues to be crooked. So for half an hour yoga, rest of the time bhoga, and thereafter roga. And then that rogi wants, is there any meditation for relieving the stress? See? These questions, meditation for stress relief, meditation for peace of mind, is something like that, weightlifting for a person with a fractured hand. A fractured hand person is not qualified for weightlifting. See? Our very approach is totally, basically wrong. This happens because we give undue importance to the matter. Matter means Prakriti. Prakriti is that, where Vikruti is normal. You cannot stop it. See? Like, our age increases. What is our contribution? Many people say, see, धूप में बाल सफेद नहीं किए, बाल हो तब सफेद करोगे. So we try to say that when I am grown up in age, as if it is our contribution. It just happens. See. So all our attempt is to focus attention on the Prakriti in meditation. And therefore, Meditation, you must have seen these yoga students. They are like, the terrorists have the AK-47 rifle. All the yoga students, they have got their yoga mattress, gun. What is happening? Meditation, yoga. And in that yoga, all attention is only on the body, nothing else. And then, achievement in yoga. Now I can sit for meditation without movement for 20 minutes. So in Germany this happened. So I said, very good. Swami, how much you sit? I said, I can't sit in a moment because I don't do meditation. But in our India, buffalo sit for 10 hours in one posture. See? So all the buffaloes are great yogi. And they have got a chewing gum in their mouth. See? Simply sitting in one posture for a longer period of time cannot be accepted as living in meditation. See, friends, what is required in life is not steady posture, but steady wisdom. See? And when we focus attention only on the posture, so half an hour meditation and not ordinary one, I do Padmasana. And thereafter call the ambulance. Please tow me. It's all locked. See? These basic errors have to be corrected in life. See? Therefore, living in meditation means when we are steady in our wisdom in life. See? When we want to praise somebody, glorify, like there was a person, he was given a send-off by a company because he was leaving. So that time everybody talks good, but actually everybody was fed up of this fellow. Thank God he is going. So everybody started talking about him. Gupta ji has been such a nice person and he was a great asset and he was loving everybody. He used to go to everybody's table to ask the personal details and rishte, kind of, he runs and all that. And when he heard so many people talking about him, so many good things, he said, I never knew that you all love me so much, therefore I decided not to go. See, when we glorify somebody, we glorify the quality of his life, is it not? Not he was very fat or he was very thin or he had a very good figure. See, 40, straight figure. See, friends. So whenever we glorify somebody, what we say, he has been a very intelligent person, very compassionate, he never got disturbed, he was an asset to the people. This is what we glorify, is it not? And all these things put together is called as steady wisdom. See, we have wisdom for others. See, wisdom made available to others is called as philosophy. Or delayed wisdom is called as philosophy. We understand but very late. Therefore, steady wisdom is the bottom line of living in meditation. First principle. And this is what in the second chapter of Gita, when Bhagavan Krishna glorified the intelligent approach to life, Buddhau sharanam anvicha kripanaha palahetava. Lead your life intelligently. Don't lead your life intellectually. These two words understand. Intellectuals are intelligently miserable. And intelligent people are never miserable. See? So Bhagavan says, use your intellect to lead your life in such a manner that you are not a problem for others and you are not a problem for yourself. See? Either we are a problem for others. Oh God, aa gaya hai Vedanti. See? Or else we are a problem for ourselves. Therefore, we go to somebody's house. हाँ गुप्ता जी क्या चल रहा है? No, I am busy. Okay, I just came like that. I had nothing to do. I was getting bored. I thought, let me go to you. Why you were getting bored? Somebody was there? No, nobody was there. Then, when you get bored of your own, how solid bore you must be. If I get bored of somebody, it is acceptable. But when I get bored of myself, therefore, yasman no dvijate lokaha, lokan no dvijate chayaha. Bhagavan says, living in wisdom means we are not a problem for others and others are not taken problems by us. We lead a life of steady wisdom. And Bhagavan says in the same chapter, same theme, Shruti vipratipannate yada sthasyati nischala samadhavachala buddhi tada yogam avapsasi. Then you are living in meditation. When Shruti vipratipannate buddhi yada nischala thasyati. We have heard so many things. Shruti vipratipanna. As a result, there is more of confusion and chaos. There is no clarity. Okay. Once, I went to learn tabla many years before, maybe about 50 years before or 60 years before. And to that teacher, when I went, there was a board. Those who know a little bit of tabla playing, they will be charged 50 rupees per month. And those who do not know anything, they will be charged 10 rupees per month. When I read that, I thought there is a mistake there. So I went, sir, I think there somebody has written the wrong board. He said, no, it's not wrong, it is right. How come? He said, those who know something, to clean them, it takes my life. Because they will not do what I tell. So my all efforts first of all go in undoing their wrongdoings. And a person who is immediately, completely blank, you tell him do this way, he will do that way. In the same manner, we have heard so many things. And the moment we listen, immediately the virus starts working. And that virus, there are 3 types of viruses, One is the biological virus, H1N1. Second is the logical virus, computer virus. And third is the illogical virus, our ego. There is no logic. So this illogical virus takes over. You people say sometimes that there is a last life. Bhagavan said in Bhagavad Gita, Shuchi nam Srimatam gehe yoga vrashto bijayate. So, he who has done good thing is born in a good houses. Therefore, there is a birth, there is a death. And now you say there is no birth, there is no death. So, reactions. If there is no jiva, who is suffering? To find out who is suffering, jiva disappears. So, this confusion within in our mind, as a result, our mind is always disturbed even when we study. We are not able to absorb as it is. See, in the 13th chapter of Gita, Bhagavan clearly tells, Idam shariram kaunteya kshetramitya vidhiyate etadyo vettitam prahuhu kshetrajnyaha iti tadvidaha. Kshetrajnam chapi mam vidhi sarva kshetreshu bharata. 1.5 slok. Body is the kshetra, the field. The embodied is the kshetrajna, the knower. What will be the common understanding? As many shoes, so many souls. Similarly, as many bodies, so many jivas. But in the same chapter, immediately the next verse tells, Kshetradyam sarva kshetreshu mam vidhi. I am the one who is in all the beings. So where is the jiva? See, friends, because we have heard so many things, because of our last life, one husband came and complained, Swamiji, I don't know why I am tortured by the Lord. This lady who has come in my life is terrible. So, what the scriptures have intention? To see that the person is at peace and he should stop blaming the world. This is the purpose of the scriptures. So, first thing, stop blaming the world. How we stop blaming the world? We take the responsibility of everything in our life on ourselves. I am suffering in my life because of my own karma in the last life. So, we stop blaming the world. When we stop blaming the world, then only we can become introvert. If I imagine that I am miserable because of my terrible wife, what will be my spiritual practice? To improve the wife. Rama has failed. And we try that. The net result is frustration. So what the scriptures do? Stop blaming the world. Be responsible to your own life. So all that is happening, we are responsible. Therefore, net result will be, we have to change ourselves. And if we change ourselves, then only we have started taking a right step on the path living in meditation. See, friends. Therefore, Shruti vipratipannate yada sthasyati nischala. Now you have no complaints, no disturbances about anything in this world. Living at a zero complaint level. No complaints. Then, samadhau achala buddhi tada avapsasi. Then your mind will merge in the absolute. Samadhi in this particular verse is referring to the absolute reality. Then only we will merge in this absolute reality, not otherwise. Samadhi doesn't mean only sitting in meditation like a statue. No. Samyak adhiyate yasmin tat samadhi. That in which everything is absorbed. The absolute self. That is called as samadhi. So when our intellect is able to merge in the self, and after having merged, then you start playing the game of life. Then you are living in meditation. Such a person has steady wisdom. See, our wisdom is unsteady. Like what? One of my friend, he had a heart attack in Bombay. So we have to go wherever there is anything happening or not happening, we have to go. So I went there. And then, as my habit goes, ha ha hoo hoo, I said, hey man, congratulations. So he was looking at me. I have got a heart attack and he said, congratulations. Because you have got heart attack, isn't it? Congratulations. After that was over, we went. After 2 months he came to see me. Those days I used to get migraine. Terrible headache, splitting headache. He came and he said, Swamiji, how are you? I said, no, please don't disturb. Come after 2-3 hours. I am having migraine and a terrible killing. He said, Swamiji, congratulations. I said, don't make fun. I am suffering. Do you remember what you said when you came to see me? I said, do you know? Heart was your, head is mine. Our wisdom is for others. It is not for us. See, friends. Therefore, this steady wisdom, is it ever possible? This is what is the question of every Arjuna. Is it ever possible? So he coins a term, Sthita Pragya. Pragya is a word used in Yoga Shastra. Pragya, the word used is Rutambhara Pragya. Rutambhara Pragya means that experience which is able to comprehend the absolute. That is called Rutambhara. Rutam is the truth as explained in the scriptures. Rutam. Satyam Vadishyami, Rutam Vadishyami, that's Rutam. So Rutambhara, this Pragya. So he asked a question. In that there are 4 aspects. Sthita prajnasya ka bhasha samadhistasya keshava sthitadhi kim prabhasheta kim asita vrajeta kim. These 4 questions give a complete picture of living in meditation. See? Like in the whole Bhagavad Gita, nowhere it is written what is the makeup of a devotee. Whether he should put on a full stop, or he should put on a U-turn, or he should put on the railway lines, or he should put on the Rudraksha Mala, Spatika Mala, Hybrid Mala, Vajanti Mala. Nowhere it is written. Nowhere it is written. There, the devotee is Adveshta Sarva Bhutanam Maitra Karuna Evacha. He is the devotee. In the same manner, for a person with steady wisdom, the topic is developed in this beautiful manner. So first, what is the meaning of living in meditation? He who is steady in wisdom. So the teacher says, Prajahati yada kaman sarvan partha manogatan atmannevatmana tushtaha sthita prajnas tadochate. See, a man of steady wisdom who is living in meditation all the time, he has got these 2 things. 1, Prajahati yada kaman sarvan partha manogatan. He is no more carrying any burden or load of any desire. Desire-free existence is living in meditation. In the same chapter, Bhagavan says, Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagrati sayyami yasyam jagrati bhutani sa nisha pashyato munehe. Deep sleep is equal to living in meditation, provided we are able to extend the deep sleep in the waking. How it is possible? Now, what is the experience of the deep sleep? Experience of the deep sleep is we are causeless happy. In deep sleep, we are nobody. We have nothing. See, there is no sense of otherness. There is no sense of imperfection or limitation. And the most important thing, there is no burden of desire. You have one desire and go to sleep, you cannot sleep. Example, you have to catch the morning flight, 7 o'clock to go to India. You have to report 3 hours before, so 4 o'clock. So from here it takes 1 hour, so 3 o'clock I have to leave. So you decide, I'll finish my dinner quickly, go to sleep, at 2:30 I'll get up, finish math, become fresh and go. So dinner quick is okay, you go to sleep. From 8 o'clock to 2:30, you wake up 365 times. One desire destroys your sleep, is it not? We are carrying the Himalayan load of desires. How can we live in meditation? See, simply singing bhajan kirtan makes no difference. Jehi vidhi rakhe ram tehi vidhi rahiye. Nothing is going to happen. Similarly, Vile anante taishe chirahave. But immediately the but comes. See, friends, living at a zero desire level is living in meditation. How our desires manifest? Our desires manifest in two ways. One is, I like something. Second is, I dislike something. So our total life is running after what we like and running away what we don't like. So we are Milkha Singh by birth. Non-stop running. See? What is the best way? Best way is the technique which I follow. Before I take food in anybody's house, before eating I tell, oh, it's very good. Because how many times can you speak lies? So first time only you say it is good and then eat, then don't worry about it. See? The day you take this approach to life, you will have zero complaint. Everything is perfect. Just start with that. Somebody does a mistake in asking you, how are you? Don't take a revenge. Wait a minute. See, this morning when I got, and I was getting out of the bed, and when I stepped down, I got, such cramp and my ankle got twisted, and then the pain started, and the description is so live that the listener starts getting the pain. Don't do that. See? Never talk about your problems to anybody in the world. Never talk. See? Why? Because everybody has sufficient. You don't have to give. Acha mere bhi le lo. See? And thus when we start living at a zero complaint level, and how to live at zero complaint level, remember one basic principle. See, this particular thought was SMS to me by Vaikunthavasi Narayana. And when I got this thought, I was so thrilled. See, before coming here, we were in Queenstown. And we went to 2-3 places. While we were there, and this is my personal experience throughout my life, wherever I go, I start counting downwards. Like here I came, the day I landed, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So what for I have come here? For a vacation. Be attentive. Whenever we go for a vacation, we go only for celebration of life, is it not? Unless you are an accountant. Accountants can never enjoy life. They are all the time money. It be somebody else's money, but he is worried. See, so when we go for a vacation, we spend money, we enjoy, and our childhood comes back, isn't it? If you see on the various cruise you go, they are elderly people, etc. How they behave childlike? Because everybody wants to bring out the child in them. See? And when they know 5 days, so they are enjoying. And whatever may be the best hotel you are staying, you can never be comfortable there all the time. You may stay in the 5-star hotel. After 4, 5, 6 days, I think we should go home. And what is at home? Old cot with 3 legs. And sit on that. And she gives you Shastriya Sangeet. And then you pass on a podcast. Chai mil sakti hai kya? And you get a banging. And in that banging you get a cup of tea in a most horrible looking cup, which is deaf, doesn't have ear. And then your wife gives her, take this thing. उसमें जो मजा है. See, exactly the same way. See, we are in this world on a vacation trip. See, don't collect garbage in the form of things, possessions, in the form of beings, relations. Unload possessions and relations and play the game of life. You are living in meditation. See? But we carry so many desires, and we have not learned from our own life that desire fulfillment has never led us to the fulfillment in life. How many desires we have fulfilled from birth till now? One? Hundreds and thousands and millions. But have we discovered fulfillment? See, friends, this is how the mind makes us fool. Keep the mind in discipline. Discipline cannot be introduced by love. Forget about that love business, it has no meaning. See, discipline requires strictness. Like, somebody was asking me in India, Swamiji, you go to so many places, you must have seen our Indians, when they are, for example, in Singapore, how disciplined they are. But when the same Indians come to India, why they behave like this thing? I said, because Singapore is a fine country. For everything there is a fine. And therefore, if you jump the red light, not only the dollars you have to pay, but you get also the whips. And therefore, they are disciplined. When your license is taken away, you cannot drive for 6 months. Who will dare break the rules? See, friends. Therefore, when we are leading our life, we have to be disciplined. And self-discipline is a freedom. Discipline imposed from outside is a burden. Now all of you who have come here, among you, those of you who have come on your own, you will be enjoying. And those who are tied down with a lead, chalo na. Don't look at each other. Then what I see from here, you can't see from there. When we lead a life of self-discipline, then alone we can curtail the impact of the virus called as desire in our system. See, when the computer virus enters, what it does to the computer? Computer hangs. See? In the same manner, you wanted something and you don't get it. क्या हो गया? क्या बाकी है? Understand? Frustration has started. Did anybody say anything to you? Who talks to me? Are you hurt? We are not. See? Because our desire is not fulfilled, that virus has entered and the cheer of our life has disappeared. Be attentive. And we are all miserable, not for some great desires fulfillment. See? We are all miserable for silly things. Any one of us is miserable because we could not become the President of United States. We are miserable सुबह चाय नहीं मिली. Third class people are miserable because of third class desires. First class people are miserable because of first class desire. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa used to be miserable. Today also the day has gone. I did not have the vision of mother. So third class people miserable because of third class desires. First class people miserable because of first class desire. Wise people are never miserable. They are beyond the class. See? Thus, when we are living in this world, if you observe this phenomena, we are constantly carrying the load of this, that. Lesser the demands, happier you are. Lesser the choice you give to yourself, happier you are. Give zero choice, you are happiest. See, when the food comes in front of you, give zero choice. Eat what is given. You will be happy. I don't like, I don't understand. And slowly that becomes our second nature. See, I am taking one step further. Many times it happens, there is one girl, now she is a lady, must be about 45 or so. I know her for last 25 years also. When she was a college student, very sweet, a Gujarati girl, very sweet. And very, on everything she had argument. Everything. One word you say, she will have argument. So that time I told her, I said, hey, you are now small, young, it looks good that you argue on every small thing, but this will become your second nature. It will not allow you a peaceful life. Don't encourage this kind of thinking. It's not good. But it didn't happen. And she has a good number of friends. But she could never get married. Not that she is bad. The only thing is arguments. So once she told me, Swamiji, I like that boy. And I was trying to propose him. But now I don't know whether I should propose or not, because I proposed to 2-3 friends and they said no. So I said, okay, I'll propose on your behalf. Then I went, I said, hey, how do you like that girl? Why don't you get hooked up together and suffer together? He said, Swamiji, if I get married to her, I will only suffer. She will not suffer. Why? What is the reason? Then he told me, she is very good. Only thing, she has arguments on every small thing. It becomes a second nature. Same is the case with complaints. You start complaining, and when there is nothing to complain, दुनिया बनाने वाले काहे को दुनिया बनाया, तुमको परेशान करने के लिए. See, living in meditation is living with this wisdom. First, life is not a burden of desire to be carried. See. Now the second aspect, the teacher says, Atmanne vatmana tushtaha. Many people have got this notion. If we do not have desires, we will not work in this world. We will be lazy. No, it is wrong. We all have lived in our life for fulfilling our desires. And we know what we got in our life. Now see the lives of the great masters. They have lived every moment of their life, not for themselves. And yet, their contribution to the world is unparalleled. Now what is the difference? We worked under the load of desires. They worked with the freedom of inspiration. Inspired performance outwits our earlier performance. See, friends, achievements are possible in life not for those who are only fulfilling the desires, but those who are leading an inspired life. Living in meditation means living every moment in inspiration. Inspiration is such a beautiful catalytic agent of life. You know what is a catalytic agent? That one which speeds up the chemical activity or reaction but does not get exhausted, remains as it is not. Exactly. Inspiration is a catalytic agent of our life. Husband, inspired husband. This is just an example. Wife, inspired wife. Student, inspired student. Teacher, inspired teacher. See? Inspiration brings out the best in us. See, friends. Therefore, living in meditation is, every moment is lived with inspiration. So when we walk in an inspired mode. Not like a buffalo, bhadak, bhat, bhat, bhadak, bhat, bhat. Every little thing you do, see the joy of life. Inspiration never allows us to tire. We remain always fresh. And a person who is carrying the load of desires, wo karna tha, wo bhi nahi hua, I don't know what will happen, will I be able to do this thing, Because perspiration, no inspiration. Inspiration comes from the self. Perspiration comes from the not self, the body, the prakriti. See, friends. Therefore, living in meditation according to Bhagavan Krishna is this. Let our life be not only a mere mechanical format of fulfilling the desires. If we look behind in our life, what we have done till date. Everybody studied, we also studied. Everybody got a good job, etc., we also got it. Everybody got married, we also got married. Everybody had children, we also got children. Everybody became frustrated, we also became frustrated. What next? Is there something more in life or only this? See, friends, and for changing our attitude towards life is this technique. Lead in your own place, whatever life you are living. But remember, life is not meant for fulfilling the desires, but rising above the desire. See? When we fulfill our desires, we are the slaves to the desires. One child asked me this question. How do we know who is functioning through us? Because you only told us that God is in our heart. So I will come and give you a blow and tell, God gave you the blow, not me, because He is in my heart. So how do we know who is functioning? Then I asked him, I said, look here, I give you a chocolate and then you eat it. So he saw the chocolate and put it in his pocket. He said, why don't you eat it? He said, no, I won't eat now. I said, then give back. He said, no, I will not give back. I said, why? He said, I will give it to my sister. So why sister? I give it to you to eat. You eat. No, I will give it to my sister. But what will you get if you give it to her? Now that poor boy couldn't understand. Then he was looking here and there and he asked this question to me, Swamiji, do you have a sister? I said, no. Then you will not understand. How true it is. How true it is. What he meant is, when I will give it to my sister, she will be happy, and in her happiness is my real happiness, is it not? Friends, when we discover happiness in giving, God is expressing through us. And when we get happiness by fulfilling our desires, the devil is expressing through us. Living in meditation is giving an allowance to the divine to express through us. Let him express through us. And it is everybody's experience. See, it is said, before marriage, a man should fulfill all his desires of purchasing clothes. Because after marriage, only her things become primary. And you, theek hai, chaddi theek hai. At the most, Bermuda. And then all your eating, fancies could be fulfilled before the kids are born. You have everything for them, nothing for you. Leftover only is for you. Keep it in there. Therefore, when we understand this principle, living in meditation means freedom from the impact of the load of desire. That doesn't mean we are leading a life of dull-wittedness. No. Atmanne atmana tushtaha. You have discovered your bliss that you are. A person who is content, he is the richest person in the whole world. See, Patanjali Yoga Darshan says, Santoshat anuttama sukhalabha. Santosha is contentment. Contentment is equal to unparalleled bliss. There cannot be more happiness in life than contentment. Otherwise, anything you keep on getting, there is always a possibility of something can be added. There was a king and he had a minister with him. So they went for a walk around the royal garden. So when they went for the royal garden visit, the king saw one gardener. He was, doing his job and humming and singing. Very cheerfully, happily doing his work. So the king saw and asked the minister, see, this ordinary gardener, he has nothing. But see how happy he is. He is humming, he is doing the job, no complaint. Whether it is a mud, he puts the hand. He doesn't think whether I should put on a gloves or not. He is so cheerful and happy. I am not. What is the reason? So the minister said, sir, we'll tell you tomorrow. And they go. At night, this minister keeps 99 gold coins in a bag right in front of the door of this gardener. Next morning he gets up and he dashes, oh, what is here? He saw, oh, gold coins, God, you have said me, thank you so much. He goes inside, start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 90, 95, 97, 98, 99. They must be 100. How can you? Again he started counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 99 times he counted, but it was only 99. Anyway, then I had to earn now one more gold coin. Then it will be a round figure, and then I'll be very happy. Next day he goes there. Work is the same. But today, humming has disappeared, singing has disappeared, he is doing something, water is going somewhere, everything was in a chaotic condition. And the king and the minister went, and the king said, hey, what happened to him today? He is not the same one who was yesterday. So the minister said, sir, he has joined your club. What is your club? Your club is Club 99. See, Prajahati yada kaman sarvan parthamanogata. We only do not become aware that we are carrying the load of desires and the desires can never be fulfilled. The only way to get out of this load of desire is to rise above. And we can rise above only through wisdom. And what is the wisdom? Wisdom is, so far we have fulfilled n number of desires. But have we discovered fulfillment? No. Then it is the wrong way. So we have to correct ourselves. See? And with this wisdom, when you start living, then we will have no complaint about anything or anybody in this world. And when we live without complaints, we are content. And when we are content, we are at peace. Living in this atmosphere 24/7 is living in meditation. For us, meditation means we put a board, meditation in progress, take detour. And we sit. And then we don't want anybody to do it. Don't you know, mummy is doing meditation, no noise in the house. And the mummy goes and sits for meditation. And then in the bathroom, the water drops on the plastic bucket. Tuck, tuck, and mummy is boiling. How many times I told these people, they don't never listen. Tuck, again, by the time half a thought comes, tuck. And Bhagwan is forgotten, that tuck becomes primary. And after some time, it stops. Then again problem. Now what happens? Meditation. These are the cartoons of meditation. See? Try to practice this for living in meditation. Never get upset on any issue. Because our peace of mind is more valuable than anything in this world. See? Like suppose Vrunda tells me, Swamiji, I don't like you. So I can interact in two different ways. One, I try to make her, no mama, I am good, and she will never be convinced. And I will be miserable. No, the second way. She says, Swamiji, I don't like you. It's your problem. Relax. If you don't like me, it's your problem. Never try to solve anybody's problem. Then create problem for them, keep busy. Relax. Then you are living in meditation. See, friends. Therefore, prajahati yada kaman sarvan partha manogatan atmannevatmana tushtaha. A person who is at peace with himself, he alone is at peace with the whole world. See? If we are inside a volcano, anybody comes and talks to us, Daddy, what is that? I want to go. Where you want to go? Let him complete the sentence. See, many of us don't talk. We bark. Wow, Hare Krishna. See? This happens only because we are not at peace. So, living in meditation is, we are all the time at peace. Now, peace doesn't mean other person is talking and you are in peace, producing noise. Three qualities of the mind. Mind is at peace, mind is alert, and mind is vigilant. Quiet, alert, and vigilant mind. Quiet mind is the source of all solutions. Disturbed mind is the source of all problems. Problem is not outside. Bhagwan says in Gita, when Arjuna asked this question, why we go the wrong way? So there the teacher says, Kama esha krodha esha rajoguna samudbhava. See? So when we are living our life only for fulfilling our desires, we can never remain in the poise of meditation. See? Therefore, don't struggle in meditation. Sit in a particular posture and then after sitting, ab kya karna hai? You know, one place it was difficult for me to control laughter. We were having some lecture in some place somewhere in India, and there was one elderly person sitting, very simpleton to the core. And 6th chapter of Gita I was talking. And after that meditation. So sit properly. You will say, Now make your back, neck and head straight. For everything he has to respond. No, all the people are getting disturbed. So I told him, I said, don't respond. Acha. Then after about 6 months or a year, he met me somewhere. He said, Swami, do you remember you came to our town and you talk on Gita and all? I said, yes, I remember. He said, after I heard you, from that day onward, I have stopped doing meditation because I can't do meditation. So why? You told, Chailajina Kushottaram, the asan should have grass bed, above that there should be animal skin, above that one Turkish towel. So I have the grass and the Turkish towel, in between there is no animal skin. And therefore I stopped doing meditation. See, this kind of funny understanding is not meditation. So don't give too much importance to the Prakriti. This world has always been like this. And don't get lost too much in your yoga. Many people, students, they do, Trataka in their yoga. Don't do Trataka. Those who do Trataka, they are cornered. See, you go away from yourself. You don't remain with yourself. Living in awareness is living in meditation. And when you thus lead your life, you are always at peace. Then you are able to see what average people don't see. See? Because now your vision has changed. You are not looking at the world through the goggles of likes and dislikes. In everything there is a joy. See? And in this manner, when our attention remains on the inner poise, with that inner poise, when we start living in our life, we are living in meditation 24/7. About such a master, the teacher Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, Yoga rato va bhoga rato va sanga rato va sanga vihina. Yasya brahmani ramate chittam nandati nandati anandati eva. Meditation is not silent suffering. Why are you looking like this thing? No, just now we had a meditation class. As if you were brought out from some gallows. थोड़ी देर के बाद मारेंगे. It's not like that. So living in meditation is possible 24/7. Now a little more thought and then we conclude. We go through experiences in waking, dream, deep sleep and samadhi. Our samadhi or the meditation experience, if it is lived by us 24 hours, then the quality of our life will be different. What will be the quality of our life? In the waking world, we will not be a problem to ourselves, we will not be a problem to others, number one. In the dream, we will not get funny kind of dreams because you are all the time living in this equipoise. So your dreams, if they are there, they will never be terrible, horrible dreams. See? One day one person asked me this question, Swamiji, do you get dreams? I said, yes. What type of dreams you get? I said, I'll tell you one dream. My dreams are, I am giving lecture and people are listening. This is the only thing I do all the time. And it so happened one day, I was going by a car in Bombay or somewhere, traffic jam, so we have to wait in the car. And there was some group of people and they were doing, this monkey dance kind of thing. So that Madari with the damru, dun 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 dun. So one monkey was tied down with a lead and he was dressed like a man, and then collecting the money and all that going on. And then that Madari asked, Gangaram, Roopmati se shadi karoge? Will you get married to Roopmati? Gangaram is very happy, he is dancing. Again, one round and collected money. Then after that, Gangaram tried down. Roopmati is taken with the frock and everything, bow and everything. And then Roopmati also moved 2-3 times, collected money. And then she was asked, Roopmati, Gangaram se shadi karoge? Thu. And by the time the second episode come, the traffic was through and we went. Then that night I had a dream. You know what was the dream? The dream was Gangaram was giving lecture and Roopmati were listening. So when we lead our life in a most simple way, the mind doesn't carry any load. Then your dreams are never a problem. We get funny kind of, Swamiji, I got a dream, one black cat, she jumped on my chest. And then from here she took out the jugular vein, like the straw, and started drinking the blood. This is what dream I had. Now what will happen? I said, tell me first what happened to the cat. Is she still alive? After drinking blood. Therefore, living in meditation is not for a moment. It is 24/7. Such experience, when it becomes effortless, such a master is called a Jivan Mukta. He has nothing to gain, he has nothing to lose. He doesn't claim anything, he doesn't have anything to be given to anybody. All the barriers are broken and we merge in the absolute. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om.